Hi guys, welcome back to Beautiful British English. Now in today's lesson, we're going to do something a little bit different. This is not going to be a lesson focusing on learning English. It's going to be a lesson focusing on activating your brain to get your brain in the best condition to learn. One of the things that you guys may know about me is I like to experiment with learning. And recently I've been researching how to activate your brain, how to get your brain into the perfect working condition to help you learn and remember and recall information. Not just languages, this could be anything. And actually, on a little side note from that, having an active brain, whether you're learning languages, mathematics, science, whatever it is you're learning, actually learning new things on a regular basis will help to keep your brain young and active. But as well as keeping your brain young and active, to help you learn better, what you need to do is, before you start learning something, is you need to activate your brain. So, a little bit of science. The right side of your brain controls the left side of your body. So all of the actions on my left side of my body are controlled by the right side of my brain, and vice versa. The left side of my brain controls everything that happens on the right side of my body. So these two parts of the brain are controlling your body. Now it's important to understand that we need both sides, both right and left of our brain, to be active in order for us to learn effectively. Yeah? So that is for learning, remembering and recalling. We need both sides of our brain to be active. And there's something very, very simple that you can do before you learn something. Something very, very simple that you can do to help you activate both sides of your brain. And it's a little exercise. Yeah? So what we're going to do, we're going to use both sides of our body, our right side and our left side, but we're going to do different things. So I'm going to simply take my right elbow and connect it with my left knee, like this. And then I'm going to do the same thing with my left elbow. So I'm basically activating or using both parts of my brain, the left side and the right side, to help me coordinate simple movements. Okay, I have to stop. That is hard work. But trust me, if you do that for 30 seconds or 60 seconds before you start learning things, you do learn better. Okay, another exercise to help you activate both parts of your brain. Take your hands and just do this with your hands. Just sort of shake out your hands. Okay. And the simple action of doing this, you're actually using the left side and the right side of your brain to do this action. Now, let's try something a little bit more complicated. I'm going to move my right hand at twice the speed of my left hand. I don't always get this right, so this is actually quite difficult to do. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't always get it right, but that is actually a very, very difficult thing to do. And when you're doing that, you're activating or you're using your brain to help coordinate these different actions. And just for 30 seconds, it's a really good way to actually activate your brain. Now, there are many other different things that you can do to help you activate the two parts of your brain. Really, they just involve you doing different actions with your right and your left at the same time. When I was at school, a very popular thing to try and do was to pat your head and rub your stomach at the same time. And if you try it, it's actually a very, very difficult thing to do, because you end up trying to do the same action with both hands. So patting and rubbing. Try and do that, yeah, and see if you can do it. It's very, very difficult. Juggling, if you know how to juggle, I can juggle a little bit, but I'm not an expert at it, so I won't show you on screen. But juggling, the act of coordinating different hand movements while balls are in the air, that's another great way to activate your brain. Okay, so today I just want to encourage you guys to start thinking about activating your brains. Before you learn anything, start activating your brain. Trust me, you will learn, you will remember, and you will recall what you're learning much better if you just spend a few minutes activating your brain before.